All right, so boom, we back with another hit. Can't stop, won't quit. Man, I had so much fun making that video, reacting to Dupley's 7 Levels of Rapper, whatever. Bro, the comments I've been getting on that video is crazy. Kendrick Lamar fans, bro, I still don't like y'all. I still don't like y'all. Y'all still the worst fan base ever. The amount of K-Dot fans, the K-Dot meat riders, they have pulled up. They have pulled up to that video, bro. But I've been having a lot of fun reading the comments on the video and then the community post I had made. So what I wanted to do, bro, again, just something light. Just something light, bro. Shout out to Tay-Rock, bro. That's light. Just something light, bro. I wanted to go through these comments with y'all. And to be fair, this video might end up being like an hour long too, because I'm not just going to be talking about the comments on that video. I might end up just talking about my channel in general and the type of comments I be getting, because truth be told, y'all be on some nonsense, bro. I appreciate my viewers, bro. I got love for every last one of y'all. But the comments I get on my videos be like crazy, bro. Y'all stay rolling up to the channel with something to whine about. So I don't know what y'all typically do when y'all watching a longer Amiri video. I don't know if y'all want to go get some food, go get some weed, and go get some hoes. I don't know what y'all do when y'all watch my channel, man. For the weirdos out there, y'all go get y'all crystals, y'all incense, whatever it is. But we about to get balls deep into this thing, bro. So let's get it.
Let me get inside your body.
So let me go ahead and pull up the comments on this video, man. Share the scrizzing. Actually, you know what? Let me start by saying this, because this is actually more important. Let me start by saying this, bro. I'm about to get real serious already. For those of you who regularly watch my channel, y'all already know this, but for the people where like y'all treat me like a hoe, I'm just like a little a fly by night thing for y'all. Y'all just come to my channel and get whatever y'all want to get, and y'all leave. Y'all make me do the walk of shame. I don't see y'all for a long time. This may be y'all first time hearing me say this, but the people who regularly watch me, this is not going to be news whatsoever. I am a very, very dismissive person. What I mean by dismissive is that I've learned a long time ago to not waste my time, especially with people on the internet. I've learned to not waste my time with something that's not worth my energy, like something I already know is gonna bother me or something that's gonna piss me off. So I'm the type of individual where it's a grand opening, grand closing thing with me. If we're having a conversation, the moment you say some bullshit, conversation over. I'm not interested in talking to you. I will tell somebody in a swift heartbeat, all right, bro, this conversation is over. I'm not about to go back and forth with you. I do that in real life and I do it here on my YouTube channel. And sometimes I don't even bother doing that. Like, I just won't respond to you at all if I feel like what you said is not worth responding to. And the main people that do that are people who don't have a picture of themselves as their profile picture. Clearly you don't have to, like, it's YouTube, like, who really cares that much? Clearly you don't have to, but my point is, a lot of the times where I get like a very, very stupid comment on my channel, or it's somebody where like they commented something where I just know you did not pay attention at all to what I said, or you just said something completely stupid, 9.5 times out of 10, it's somebody who don't have a profile picture. So I created a New Year's resolution for myself after 2024, where I said, starting 2025, starting this year, if you don't have, if your profile picture does not look like a picture of you, then I'm not responding to whatever you just said. I read all my comments and I +1 all of my comments. I check them out, but I pretty much don't take any comment seriously if it's coming from somebody who don't have a profile picture, because I've learned those tend to be the people on the internet that say like the stupidest things, or like they tend to be like keyboard warriors. They be the people who don't want to show themselves on the internet, be the main people that have stupid shit to say. Because since don't nobody know what they look like, they can just say whatever they want to say. The easiest critique to the way I act, like me believing that way, the easiest response y'all can have is, what somebody looks like does not negate what they said. You know what I mean? So if you read somebody comment, but their profile picture isn't them, you're just gonna ignore them. Like, what they look like, that doesn't negate what they said. Obviously, that's true. I'll give y'all that. But like I said, it's just something I've learned. It's something that I've that after just months and months and years of reading comment sections, this is something that I'm telling y'all directly. Y'all think this is a game. This is not a game. I promise you, especially on YouTube. Don't respond to somebody if they don't have a profile picture, because I guarantee you wasting your time. It don't matter what type of video you're watching. If somebody comments something very, very stupid, if they don't have a profile picture, just let them have it. Because I promise you, if you respond to them and try to argue with them, you're going to do nothing but rile yourself up. So don't even bother. And the thing is, I have moments where I try to give somebody the benefit of the doubt. Even if it's a no profile picture person, I'll respond to them anyway. And even when I do that, it goes right back to the nonsense. I'd be like, see, this is why I don't talk to y'all. I can give y'all an example. There was this dude who had commented on my worst Tupac songs video, and this kid got so mad that I didn't like the song Holla If You Hear Me. I put the song Holla If You Hear Me in the weak tier. Let me go ahead and put the screen back up for y'all, bro. So Holla If You Hear Me, I had put this song in the week tier. It's the first song on Pac's second album, Strictly for the Trash Can. So I had said, like, I think the beat is annoying as heck. The subject matter is super repetitive because he ended up rapping on this song the exact same thing he already rapped about on the first album. So I was like, yeah, get this song up out of here. There was this dude who had commented saying that he thinks the song is a classic, and I'm like, hey man, for me, you can keep it. Let me see if I can find it, but here it go. Look, another thing too, yeah, like if your profile picture is of a meme, like something like this, bro, I really don't want to talk to you. I am being so serious when I say this. If your profile picture does not look like a picture of like your face or something, there's a 95% chance I'm about to ignore what you just said. I can't stand talking to people who look like this. These people tend to be like freaking weirdos. But let me show you what this dude did. He said, Holla If You Hear Me is a classic. I said, man, you can keep it. Top 5 worst Tupac songs. He said, if you're going to post opinionated content, then you should expect opinionated responses. I wasn't shitting on your opinion or your video. I watched it. I know how you feel about the song. I left like a long ellipsis. Cause bro, I was so thrown off when I saw this. I was like, okay. Like where the hell did that come from? So I was like, you responded as if I got offended by what you said. Like nobody in the universe said that you were shitting on my opinion. Where did that even come from? He was like, oh wait, well, I guess you're just angry on the inside. I was just giving you some advice, take it or leave it. Bro, when I first had this conversation with this dude and he was saying all that, I was looking around so tough, like, what is this nigga talking about? Talking about, well, I guess you just angry then. I'm like, I'm perfectly fine. Where is this coming from? What are you talking about? So yeah. Talking about some, well, I would just give you some advice, take it or leave it. So again, I left him some question marks. I'm like, bro, nobody is angry about anything. What the heck is you talking about, dude? You are like, this is projecting. I know y'all have heard the term before about somebody projecting their feelings or their emotions on other people. This right here is the definition of somebody projecting. I think what happened here is that he got mad that I said that Holla If You Hear Me is one of Pac's worst songs. Like, I really don't like it. I think he got bothered that I said that. So he tried to flip it on me. He tried to make it seem like that I was angry or I was upset that he enjoyed the song, which I don't know how you would get that opinion. But I said, bro, you are projecting insanely hard right now. You said Holla If You Hear Me is a classic. I said I think it's one of Pac's worst songs. Like, we're both just sharing our opinion here. Like, why are you randomly assuming that I'm angry about something? And then he asked me, like, was I seething? And when he said this, like, are you seething? That's when I was like, yeah, bro, you gotta go. I'm like, yeah, bro, this conversation is over, bro. You're a literal child, LOL. Just because I don't like something that you like don't mean that I'm angry. Like, okay, yeah, this is what I said, what I just told y'all. I said, it's extremely obvious that you got offended by me saying that I think Holla If You Hear Me sucks. So you started saying all of this additional stuff, bro. Just grow up. This dude said, I've been watching you for years and I've never seen you in a calm or happy mood. So who's projecting? Y'all wanna know the funny part about this? He edited his comment to add the or happy part. Because I read his comment when he first posted it. And all he originally said was, I've never seen you in a calm mood. Bro, the amount of times I've had people... This is his first comment on my channel, by the way. This is his very first time talking to me. This dude has never commented on my channel before this whole complaining about Holla If You Hear Me thing. So off of this first few words right here, I've been watching you for years. No, you haven't. Like, you literally haven't. And especially the rest of the sentence really doesn't help your case. Anybody that ever says that, I've been watching you for years and I've never seen you in a happy mood, you do not watch my channel. Like that's not even an opinion. Like that's just clearly false. You do not watch me at all. Talking about I've never seen you in a good mood. So this is just one example right here why I don't talk to people who don't have a profile picture. Y'all, I'm not gonna use the R word. I'm not gonna use the R word because I know that's a triggering thing, but people like this are mentally special to me, for real. I don't like talking to no profile picture people because y'all honestly, a lot of y'all are mentally special in my opinion. There was this one, I had a DC the Don fan that was on DC's nuts recently, bro. That tier list video that I did, where I had put DC the Don in the lowest tier. Oh my God, bro. I had put DC Don in the lowest tier because I said I think it's ridiculous how he was out here punching children because they said his music was trash. How he had showed up to my live stream when I was playing one of his mixtapes from 2020, and he was like, "Man, it's 2023. You listening to old shit." Like those two things, and I think everybody who says, because DC the Don said one time, I don't think music is trash. There's no such thing as trash music. Just say that you don't like it. That don't make it bad. People who believe that, y'all sound like hoes to me. Y'all sound like people who can't handle somebody else's opinion when I hear people say that. There's no such thing as bad music. Just say you don't like it. Bro, if somebody listens to a song and they think it sucks, they have every right to say it sucks. I don't know why that's something that offends you. But there was this kid who had commented on the video. Where he at? Because this dude ended up doing something that was extremely lame after this. He said, "Ain't no way you put DC the Don in the trash tier. I can't ever watch you again." And then he was talking to somebody else. He said, "I'm in DC the Don's top 100 listeners. I can tell with the way you acting, bro, doing tricks on it." And somebody else had said, "DC the Don is trash, but yeah, this Amiri guy be having a lot of wrong opinions." Ain't no such thing as an opinion being wrong, bro. I just don't like the same stuff you like. It's okay. But this little kid right here, y'all, would y'all believe that this dude took this nonsense over to my podcast channel? So over on my podcast channel, I've been posting some stream highlights, right? Of live streams that I do over here. And recently, I went to the wrong thing. Recently on my podcast channel, I made a video reacting to Hive Mind. The Hive Mind was reacting to, they was making their own little versions of what the XXL list should have looked like back in 2020, 2021. And for their 2020 video, they had said that Lil Xan should have been on the list. That was crazy. Yeah, I was like, bro, y'all wilding out of control saying that Lil Xan should have been on the list. In 2020, y'all wilding, bro. So, shout out to my boy Lazy Bone right here. Shout out to Lazy Bone. So this dude right here, one of my subscribers, regular viewers named Lazy, he was like, they really campaigning for Lil Xan in 2020, maybe 2018, but 2020, hell no. And this is the same little kid from the tier list video. Shrike 11, I'm out. This same kid. He was like, that was a joke. So I had told him, I had hoped that Hive Mind was joking about the Lil Xan thing. So I went to go rewatch their video and I read their comment section. At no point during the video did they say that, "Oh, don't worry, y'all, we just trolling about the Lil Xan thing," or "We were just joking about the Lil Xan pick." If they were still joking, then all right, cool. But based on the other terrible picks they had in this video, I wouldn't put it past them if they was dead serious. This dude said, "Dang, I actually got you to comment on my post. My plan worked. Don't disrespect my sweet king DC the Don like that." Just kidding, just kidding. I love your videos. Now here's the thing, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Y'all gonna call me an ungrateful YouTuber for this. Y'all gonna say I'm mean. Y'all gonna say I don't deserve my subscriber base. I'm sorry, but I gotta say it. When I saw that he came over to the podcast channel with this nonsense, I read this comment. I was like, this is so pathetic, bro. I'm nobody important. Why do you want my attention so bad? Like, bro, I didn't even laugh at this. But even though he said that, I'm just joking, man. I'm just joking. I didn't find this funny, bro. Like, why are you commenting on both of my channels, meat riding DC the Don? Like, what is the matter with you? I don't know if it's an age thing. Like, this kid is maybe very, very young. Somehow he has 26,000 subscribers. I don't even know what type of channel is this. He probably bought this off of somebody. But this is what his channel looked like. I'm like, bro, you got 26,000 subscribers and this is what you do? Bro, I shook my head so hard when he brought this back up. "Oh, dang, you responded to my comment. My plan worked. Don't you ever disrespect my sweet king, DC the Don, again." DC the Don, bro, I might have to put you up there with Kendrick Lamar. You got one of the most pathetic fan bases I've ever seen. But those were just two examples right there, bro. I cannot stress this enough. I really don't like talking to people who don't have a picture of themselves at their profile picture. Every last one of y'all strange as hell in my opinion. I said all of that to say, although I read all of my comments, there's an extremely high look, like this guy right here. Shout out to this dude, Troy Hardy. I don't have nothing against Troy. He didn't do nothing wrong. But somebody like Troy is what I mean. If your profile picture looks like this, where it's just like the random letter thing, I'm pretty much never going to respond to what you just said. The only people I respond to with no profile pictures are people who are seasoned in. Like I said, I started doing this in January 2025. So if you've been watching my channel before that and I've had conversations with you before that, I already know who you are, then cool. But I already know you're a normal person. But I know me saying this can alienate like newer viewers on my channel, but I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. If your profile picture look like this, again, shout out to this Christian dude, shout out to this Ayo dude. They didn't do nothing wrong. I'll read your comment, I'll like it, I'll probably even heart it like I did with Ayo, but I'm never gonna respond to you. Never, ever, 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 ever. A nigga get read like a letter. Ah. Let's go ahead and get it started, bro. All right, Ro just chilling said, I have to ask, what is low replay value to you? All right, let's go ahead and get it started, bro. So in this post, I left a few of my takes that I put in the video. Kendrick's biggest weakness, a lot of his songs have low replay value. Tupac wasn't a great lyricist. The strength of his music came from the subject matter, his conviction, his delivery, not like the technical aspect of his music. Big Sean deserves the hate that he gets. People who think Megan Thee Stallion is not a good rapper, y'all must be Tory Lanez fans, yada yada yada. So this is definitely our this is probably the main thing I've been getting comments about, saying I'm tripping in regards to Kendrick not having low replay value. So to answer bro question, you can say that there's an objectivity what's what I'm looking for, an objectivity aspect to it, because if a song is like very, very popular on Billboard, if it's a popular song where you hear it every time you go out to public, like in a mall, to a restaurant, you'll hear it. So you can't say that a song has, or even an album has low replay value if it's a very popular song. If it's charting on Billboard and all that, you can't say it has low replay value, because clearly millions and millions of people are listening to it. Although you can pull that card, I look at replay value as like, it's a personal thing, like clearly, like that's just somebody's opinion. Replay value is how many situations, how many scenarios would you be in to where you would be in the mood to play that song? You know what I mean? If it's a song where like it's about like a really, really deep topic, an emotional topic, a serious matter, I'm not about to be in the mood to listen to this. A song can be a great song and have low replay value, which is what I said for Kendrick. He has great songs. He has great music, period. But I feel like he has so many songs where like there's not that many situations where you would want to put that song on. And some people have been taking that like very, very negatively, like as if I'm saying that to like super dog Kendrick, as if I'm saying he ass. Well, I actually do think that nigga ass. Try. I don't think Kendrick Lamar is ass. It's a joke. It's a joke. I'm gonna get to that in a second too, bro, because the Kendrick fans don't pay attention to shit at all. I'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, it's just that simple. When I say low replay value, I mean there's just barely any situations where I would be in the mood to listen to that song. And some people have been responding to me saying that by saying, "Oh, that's just your opinion." Bro, this is about to be a different rant in itself. I ain't gonna be too long, but let me say this too. One of the stupidest things you can say to somebody when they share their opinion is, "That's your opinion." I'm gonna try not to get too vulgar. But y'all people who talk like that, where you'll hear somebody share an opinion and you'll be like, that's your opinion, that's just what you think. Or that meme of that big girl, y'all know that meme where she goes, to you. When I see people say that to somebody after sharing their opinion, honestly, like, you sound like a dumbass to me, because that is the most obvious, like, y'all heard the phrase like, no shit Sherlock. That's the most obvious no shit Sherlock thing you can possibly say. When you hear somebody say their opinion and you say, oh, that's your opinion, it's like, yeah, duh. Like, what's the point of saying that? I don't get the purpose of responding to somebody's opinion by saying that's your opinion. But I can give you one purpose. I can give you one reason why people say it. And now this right here, this shit right here, nigga, what I'm about to say right now, I don't think this is an opinion. This right here is a fact. People who respond to an opinion by saying, oh, that's just what you think, that's your opinion, they only say that because they disagree with what you just said. That is the bottom line. A person will never respond that way if it's something that they agree with. I've talked to so many people in real life and over the internet. I'm not like no sociologist. I don't like study people, but I've noticed like trends and patterns for how folks be. When people say stuff like that, they're doing it as a defense mechanism. You said something that rubbed them the wrong way. So when they say something like, well, that's just what you think, they're saying that like to make themselves like feel better because they're bothered by what you just said. And I can give like a million different examples, but the bottom line is a person would not say that to something that they agree with. Like if I was to, like, we can use this in regards to music, food, video games, TV shows, movies, etc. If I was to say that Avengers Endgame is better than Avengers Infinity War, you know what I mean? Easy example. Somebody who agrees with me that Endgame is better than Infinity War, they're not about to say, that's your opinion that Endgame is better than Infinity War. That's just what you think. It's like they're not gonna say that. People who would respond that way are people who disagree with me. Same thing with if I was to say spaghetti is disgusting. Man, spaghetti is nasty as hell, man. I can't stand spaghetti. That's one of the most disgusting foods of all time. Spaghetti is gross, man. You think spaghetti is gross. That's just what you think. Spaghetti is disgusting to you. Just there's no such thing as food being bad or something being bad. Just say that you don't like it. You think spaghetti is disgusting. If it was disgusting, it wouldn't be such a popular dish. People who talk like that, you're only saying that to me because you like spaghetti. You think it's tasty. But if you shared my opinion, if you thought spaghetti was nasty, you wouldn't be saying that because you would look fucking stupid. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Imagine somebody dead ass doing that. Man, spaghetti is nasty as hell. If you agree with me, you're not about to turn around and say spaghetti is nasty as hell to you. You think it's nasty. A lot of people love spaghetti. It's like, you don't even like spaghetti. So why are you getting so defensive when I say that? I had to get that out, bro. I'm sorry to be vulgar, but I be telling y'all some truths, man. People who say that, they respond to somebody's opinion by saying, that's just what you think. That's your opinion. You're only saying that because you disagree with what I just said. To revert all of that back to the Kendrick Lamar thing, all of y'all, you little meddling kids, all of y'all that have been commenting on my channel saying stuff like the video and the community post, all of y'all that have been commenting saying Kendrick Lamar got low replay value. What is you talking about? That's just your opinion. You saying it like it's a fact. That's just what you think. You wouldn't be saying that if you agree with me. You know what I mean? And I could easily flip it. Come on, man. This is not my opinion, bro. I'm spitting facts right now. I can easily flip it. In that video, if I was to say, man, Kendrick Lamar, bro, his music got such high replay value, bro. There are so many scenarios, bro, where you can be chilling with a girl, you can be exercising at the gym, but you could be riding the whip, swerve in that corner, whoa, whoa. Bro, Kendrick Lamar got so much, like all of his music just fits so many different scenarios, bro. You can play a Kendrick song in any setting. If I was to say that, none of y'all would have commented on that video and said, what you mean Kendrick got so many songs that can fit in any scenario? Talking about some you can be with a girl, you could be swerving in that corner. Whoa. What are you talking about? That's just your opinion. You wouldn't say that because you agree with what I say. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to say that to all of y'all that are responding to that Kendrick take by saying, that's just what you think. Like, you're only getting defensive about it because you disagree. If I would have said Kendrick Lamar's music had a high replay value, you wouldn't be saying, oh, that's your opinion. So I can't stand when people respond like that. Like, it makes you look stupid. Another quick example, Eminem's Cleaning Out My Closet. Great song. Cleaning Out My Closet, one of the best songs in Eminem's career. But that's not a song where you were like really be in the mood to listen to that like that. I said, I'm sorry, mama. I never meant to hurt you. I never meant to make, bro, like, I have not listened to that song in forever, but it's still a great song, you know what I mean? But I don't mean low replay value as like a super negative. All right, let's go ahead and peep, bro. Let's peep, see what people are talking about. Oh, this nigga right here. Bro, this dude right here, like this 901 Mars, they get this whole ass nigga out of here. Try. All right, bro, let me show y'all what dog said. So there are a lot of people who only comment on my channel when they want to complain about something. I have learned that strongly over the years. I've learned that strongly over the years, bro. A lot of people only comment on your channel when they feel like complaining about some shit. So this dude said, boy, you got some of the worst takes on rap music. It's like you be going out of your way to badmouth talent. Let me see, what did I say? Dog. All right, I said, you know you could have been mature about it and just let me know what you disagree with instead of being a big ass crybaby. So then, bro, I had clicked on Dog's channel because if anything, oh, let me say this to y'all. I only responded to this dude because again, his profile picture looked like it was a picture of him. If his profile picture would have been like of a letter, like this would have been like a M right here, like a brown M, I would have completely ignored it. But because he looks like a normal human being, I was like, all right, but let me respond to Dog. As soon as I clicked on his channel, I changed my mind. As soon as I clicked on Dog's channel, I changed my mind. I said, let me go see what Ayo time out. Trans buddy a freak right here.
Everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party. Diddy party.
No, I'm playing. I know some trans people. I'm not trying to disrespect you. But bro, I clicked on Dog channel. I really hope this is not a video of him. I hope this is not a video of him. But when I clicked on Dog channel and I saw this,
me taught me in the demon while I hit the gas down.
I ain't trying to be rude to nobody. But I was over here like, bro, this better not be you. This better not be you in that video. As soon as I clicked on this and I saw this, I was like, man. I immediately did not take his comment serious no more. Now, if he would have told me off the rip what he disagreed with, because this was like his first comment on my videos too, or like on my channel. If this dude has ever commented on my channel before this, I don't know who this is. But regardless of whether he's never commented on my channel before or he did, but it was a long time ago, either way, the way this is worded, it does seem like he's seen several of my videos that, bro, you got some of the worst takes on rap music. It's like, I'm pretty sure there are lots of things I said on my channel that he's probably agreed with, but he's not going to tell me that. He's only going to comment when he disagrees. So once I clicked on dog channel and I saw all this, I was like, yeah, I was disgusted. I said, but you know what? Never mind, bro. I just quickly clicked on your page and I saw all I needed to see, bro. You got it. I'm just going to leave you to continue crying. I'm not even going to say anything. And then I have not, look, y'all think this is the game, bro? This second paragraph right here, I have not read one sentence of this paragraph. I did not read one sentence. One thing about me, if Amir ever responds to your comment and he says, bro, you just wasted your time typing that out, I'm not about to read that, I'm not going to read it. I'm not one of those people where I say, but you, I ain't reading all that, gang. But like, I'll like read it on the low. Like, man, let me go ahead and read it, but tell him that I didn't read it. So no, I don't do that. If I ever tell you, bro, I didn't read that, you just wasted your time, I promise you, I did not read your shit. And I can show y'all, I can show y'all a really, really quick example. I remember there was this dude who had commented on my, it was probably the Cypher or the freestyle ranking. It was this dude that was complaining. I think he was complaining because I had put like Scarlett lower on the list. All right, so it was something I said about Scarlett, about how Scarlett and Little Crook. I was like, there's something about female New York rappers that love to like cry about their upbringing. Cause Scarlett and Little Crook did that, like cried about like how sad their life was. I'm like, y'all love doing that. Here, okay, it was this dude right here. yeah, I remember this conversation. This dude right here, he had commented crying about their upbringing. Nigga, what the f do you want? And when Kendrick Lamar does that same breathing shit, don't nobody bat an eye. The reason he said that third line was because there was a point where I was making fun of Scarlett because like you can hear her heavy breathing like in between each line. So I had like docked off some points for that. I was like, her breath control is not that good. You can hear like heavy ass like pants in between each line. But this had nothing to do with Kendrick Lamar. So I don't know why he said this. He was like, when Kendrick Lamar does that same like breathing thing, nobody bats an eye. So I said, bro, I don't even listen to Kendrick Lamar. So that part of your comment had nothing to do with me. But ironically, you're crying just as much as Scarlett was. Bro, I remember when I first got this reply, when I had clicked read more, and it's not even that, it was because it was like a very long sentence. I don't have like a short attention span where I see more than 3 lines. I'm like, bro, that's too long. I'm not reading that. Like that's not my point. I'm saying I didn't read this because I already knew he was going to be complaining about something. So when I clicked read more and I saw all this, I was like, bro, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I didn't even read your second comment. You just wasted your time typing that out, bro. Like, go find you some hoes to talk to or something. And he said, you read my comment and you know you read it. I don't know why this dude wanted to be right so bad, but y'all think this is a game. It is not. If I ever tell y'all, bro, you just wasted your time, I'm not reading that. I just, the previous dude, the dude that be messing with the trans people, he said the same thing. So I'm about to go back to that. I was like, bro, like, he was like, you read my comment and you know you did. Like, bro, no, I promise you I did not read this. I don't think I read this comment until like several months later. I was on a live stream and we was XXL that came back up and I was going through the comments on this video. But back to this dude. So again, y'all, we can read this comment right now, but this comment was posted 2 days ago. I did not read this at all. From 2 days ago to now, I did not read one sentence of this. I was like, bro, I'm not about to read that, bro. Just have a good day and stop bitching because somebody don't have the same opinion as you. And then he said, and another insult, you just making look superior to you. Okay, buddy can't even speak English. Bro, it's not that serious. It's just an opinion at the end of the day. Tell that to the dude that's having a temper tantrum. I did not say nothing in here that sounds like a temper tantrum. But all right, let's go ahead and see what he said, because this is about to be my first time reading this. I'm crying because I disagree. Well, let's see. Tupac was lyrical because of his subject matter of his lyrics. He wrote poetically. Yeah, I said that Pac was a great in terms of his lyrics. Like, what? Hold on. So what are you disagreeing with? Tupac. Okay, I said that Tupac was not a great lyricist. The strength of his music came from what he talked about, his conviction. Like, he can make you feel his lyrics, but not necessarily his technical ability. Tupac wasn't like some great like wizard, like in terms of rhymes and like structure and metaphors. He wasn't like some lyrical wordsmith. Like, that's not his strong point. Anybody who says Pac is a legendary technical rapper, I'm just gonna assume you don't listen to Pac's music like that, because no, he wasn't. But I don't think this dude even watched the video. I think he just responded to what was written in the community post, because what Tupac was lyrical because of his subject matter. Whatever, bro. Big Sean is underrated. No, he not, bro. No, he not.
Try.
Like I said, Big Sean is still a really good rapper. It's his music that's not entertaining. Big Sean is not underrated. Watch out. Cordae is still too early in his career to say that his music is too structured, especially if you listen to Drake. There's a lot of stuff wrong with this sentence. Cordae is too early in his career to say that his music is too structured. Cordae has been in the rap game for 8 years. 8 years. I'm gonna say 7. I think like 2018 is when he came out with that remix to that Eminem song. I'm gonna say 7. Cordae has been in the rap game for 7 years. I believe he debuted in 2018. It is not too early in his... Bro, do you not know how long 7 to 8 years is? It is not too early. Cordae's music sounds like... It sounds overly rehearsed. Like I said in my video, it sounds overly rehearsed. Like he studied the rap goats and he like did like an outline on how rap music is supposed to sound like. So he's just mocking them and doing what they're doing as opposed to making what he really wants to make. No, it is not too early in his career to make that opinion. What the hell does Drake have to do with this? What the hell did Drake have to do with this at all? His music is not too structured, especially if you listen to Drake, whatever. Eminem's music never fell off. The fans just want more party music than technical rapping. Well, I said that Eminem is still a great technical rapper. His music is not entertaining. Okay, so you're just disagreeing with everything that I said. I don't think you disagreeing with me warrants this emotional ass response right here. But let me keep reading. You throwing insults at me is not going to help you sound valid. You just sound butthurt because I think you are takes. You sound butthurt because I think you are takes have no substance. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. We all have opinions. Maybe I'm wrong. We all have opinions. Right? So what are you showing up complaining for, my nigga? This is what I'm saying. Like, if you disagree with what I said, you could have just left your comment like normally. Like, he could have started with this. Tupac was lyrical because of subject matter. Let me go ahead and highlight it real quick. This is all his comment needed to say. The parts that's highlighted in blue, this is all he needed to say right here. Everything else, bro, you got some of the worst takes on rap music, bro. I swear. It's like you just be going out of your way to badmouth people with talent. It's like all of this could have been taken out, bro. I don't mind when people disagree with me. I'm not one of those people where I get up in arms because somebody don't share the same opinion as me, bro. It's not that deep. You throwing insults at me is not gonna help you sound valid. We all have opinions at the end of the day. I just don't agree with yours. Now insult me again so the internet can see that you don't know how to have a healthy debate. This isn't a debate. You came into the post talking shit. Bro, you got some of the worst takes on... Bro, you came into the community post complaining off rip. This is insane. You don't know how to have a healthy debate. There's nothing to debate, bro. You showed up whining just off the rip, bro. I don't mind that you disagree with me, bro. If you think Big Sean's underrated, cool, bro. I disagree.
Try.
But everything goes, bro. That's what that's why I just told dude off the rip, like, bro, I'm not about to respond to you, bro. You got it. And now this adds more context to this right there. Hold on, this adds more context to what this dude just said, bro. It's not that serious. It's just his opinion. Tell that to the one who's having a temper. I'm perfectly fine, bro. Like, relax. But let's continue. How can you explain to your audience about why? Oh yeah, okay. So look, bro, the thumbnail, bro. Listen, bro. I think it's the best time to say this. Bro. I have zero issue with Kendrick Lamar. My problem with his fan base. Kendrick Lamar is a great rapper. I've heard all of Kendrick's music, but I haven't listened to all of Kendrick Lamar's music. One thing I preach on my channel all the time is that there is a big difference between hearing something and listening to something. When I say hear, I heard all of his albums. I've heard from Section 80 to GNX. I ain't played his mixtape or the Untitled, Unmastered. I ain't got to those. But from Section 80 to GNX, I've heard all of his music. What I mean by heard, when you hear music, that means you just put the music on while you're doing something else. Or you're not really paying attention to it. You're playing video games. You're driving somewhere. You're at the gym on the treadmill, whatever. Like, you're doing chores around the house. You're cooking or something. When you just simply put a mixtape or an album on, and you're just simply letting your ears pick up the sound, that's hearing music. Listening to music is when you actually like sit down and you're like focusing on it. Like you're paying attention to the lyrics. You're trying to understand what the artist is talking about. You're focusing on the structure of the rhymes. You're focusing on the wordplay, the rhythm. You're paying attention to the beat. That's when you're listening to music. You're actually paying attention to understand what the song or the album is about. I have heard all of Kendrick's music. I've heard it. I've never listened to his music. But with that being said, I think Kendrick Lamar is a great artist. I've said that many a times. My issue with him is his fan base. His fan base, look. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. All of y'all Kendrick Lamar fans out there that are normal people, I salute y'all, but I gotta tell y'all right now, the whole ass Kendrick Lamar fans, the people who can't handle that somebody don't like Kendrick, they give y'all a super bad name. It's really some bad apples that ruin the whole bunch. I'm at that point now, especially on YouTube. I'm at the point now where if somebody tells me that Kendrick Lamar is their favorite artist, you got him at #1, I already know you a whole ass nigga. I already know you are. I'm sorry, bro. I already know. Anybody out there who has Kendrick Lamar as their favorite rapper, you a hoe. I already know you are. Because the way that y'all act when somebody say they don't like Kendrick or somebody like me, all I have ever simply said, you can go back and watch that video that I made of what was it called? Why Kendrick Lamar has the worst fan base. Yeah, you can go back and watch this video, and this was way before the feud with Drake even happened. Which again, I don't even care about that. I don't even know why Kendrick Lamar and Drake don't like each other. I thought they was friends, but apparently I was wrong. I made this video way before the feud with Drake happened. My issue, if you watch that video, you already know, but I have to repeat it because this is something serious. My issue with Kendrick Lamar fans is that they can't handle somebody saying that somebody don't like Kendrick or don't care about him, like I just said. There have been so many rappers in history where I've said, yeah, I've heard a few of their songs and they cool. Like, I like them. They're a good rapper, but I just never cared to listen to their music for real. Again, there's a difference between hearing it and listening to it. I've never been interested enough in Kendrick Lamar to listen to his music. I know the DNAs. I know the Humble. I know the Art of Peer Pressure. I know the Swimming Pools. I know the Guys. I know the Loyalties. I know a ton of Kendrick Lamar songs. But in terms of sitting down and like studying and focusing on his music, he's never interested me that enough to do that. But he's still a good artist. I would say that about so many other artists and nobody would care. Like, I've never listened to a DMX album. I've never listened to a Nas album. Before I made my best and worst song ranking videos on Outkast, I've never listened to an Outkast album. I have never in my life had an Outkast fan, had a Nas fan, had a DMX fan complain, "What? You've never listened to a Nas album? Bro, what the hell is wrong with you?" If anything, they do it in a positive way. I've had Nas fans say, "Damn, but you ain't never listened to Nas. You sleeping, bro. You gotta listen to God's Son. You gotta listen to Still Matter, bro. Nas is praised as one that goes for a reason." Every other rapper, when I tell their fan base I've never listened to their favorite rapper, they either don't care at all, they're neutral about it, or they're supportive. Like, bro, you missing out on some heat if you ain't listen to them. Kendrick Lamar fans are the only people. Y'all turn into straight bitches when I say that. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Y'all turn into some straight up hoes when I say that. Like, what? How do you have a hip hop channel and you don't listen to Kendrick Lamar? You tripping, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I don't even know if I want to watch your channel anymore. How do you not listen to Kendrick Lamar, bro? Like, the fact that y'all respond like that is crazy. And I don't even say nothing negative about Kendrick. I think he's a great artist. I just never listened to him. I just never wanted to. I don't got nothing deeply personal against him, but for some reason that's how y'all take it. Like, a Kendrick fan can never just shrug it off. Like, it's always like a massive deal. And I think y'all make it a massive deal because it's Kendrick. You know what I mean? There are so many artists out there where if I was to say I've never cared to listen to their albums for real, y'all wouldn't give a damn. But because it's Kendrick Lamar, it just magically becomes this huge deal. Like, I just don't understand how you can see To Pimp a Butterfly be praised as like the best rap album of the generation. K-Dot in general. Like, you don't want to hear what everybody else is listening to. You see it get praised so often and you still don't care. What you mean? Y'all got problems, bro. Kendrick Lamar fans, y'all did got problems. Sometimes it's funny. Other times I'd be like, y'all got Kendrick's nuts so far down your throat where it's kind of sad for real. And I think I ended up saying that to somebody on my channel. I had somebody where he had the K-Bots pull up. It was one dude leaving comments where every single thing he said immediately got like 5, 7, 10 likes after a few minutes. I was like, yeah, this dude, like, yeah, bro, this dude got some bots on his side. I said all of that because of this guy. I don't disagree that Kendrick Lamar is a GOAT. Like, he's clearly one of the better rappers of the generation. So honestly, to this dude, as soon as I read his first sentence, I just didn't care to read the rest of it. I'm just messing around, bro. I haven't gotten to the video yet, but man, reading some of these comments, y'all really be hurt from Amiri's opinions. I get it all the time, bro. I get it all the time. All right, let me really quick see what this dude said. I am not about to read all this, but let me see what Buddy said real quick. Let me just give you my input on some of these takes. The Tupac influence, when I agree with that. Kendrick's weakness to me is the fact that his deep cuts don't be making any sense unless you listen to the whole album. His singles have a lot of replay value. You'd be hard pressed to find someone who both has the time, let alone want to keep listening to an hour, 2 hour long album. All right, this person ain't on no BS. He cool. For the Megan Thee Stallion thing, I'm sorry, I just don't see it, bro. I would say that Mace is a better rapper than Megan Thee Stallion. Nah, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I got to be the one to say it. I'm not overly praising Megan. I think she's like really, really good as a rapper in terms of her flows, how she's able to rhyme. She's good. Her subject matter is the problem. Like I said, y'all that are listening to Megan Thee Stallion, her rap ability, and y'all think she's just okay, I'm just gonna assume you haven't listened to that much of that girl's music. Ain't no way y'all think Megan Thee Stallion just an okay rapper. But let's finally go to the video itself, bro. Let me sort the comments from the newest ones and the oldest ones, because if y'all don't know this, fun fact, YouTube hides like a gang of comments that you're not gonna see unless you sort it by newest first. So especially if you got like a cuss word or something, if you're in your comment, if you want to see all of the comments on a YouTube video, you have to sort them by newest first, because YouTube hides like a gang of them. But let's see what people are talking about here. Oh, bro. Bro, some of y'all was definitely pulling the race card, man. This dude right here talking about some, man, we got a white guy talking about the levels of rapper. Man, get the hell out of here. I'm like, bro, chill. Dupli is cool, man. Dupli is cool. Okay, yeah, this is the dude who had the K-bots on his side. Shout out to Testing Something. He watching my channel a lot. What did I say to this? You've never listened to a Kendrick project, bro? Broken heart. I'll listen to a Kendrick project when C Murder gets out of prison. Yeah, bro, come on, get Kendrick up out of here. Try. All right, yeah, okay. So this is the dude with the K-bots, bro. Let me show y'all what this dude said. Meat riding galore. Kendrick has plenty of replay value. Humble still gets played to this day. DNA, should I go on? Just say you hate Kendrick. This comment was perfectly fine until the last part. Kendrick Lamar got plenty of replay value. Humble, DNA. Do I need to keep going? He could have just left it at that. This last part, just say that you hate Kendrick Lamar, bro. Y'all can say that I'm jumping the gun, but this is that meat riding that I be talking about. This is when, in my mind, this is when he became a meat rider. Like, there is no way you think I hate Kendrick Lamar just because I said I literally said he has great music, but a lot of his songs you just wouldn't regularly be in the mood to hear it. But you to hear that, damn, if you hate Kendrick Lamar, just say that, bro. I was like, here we go with these niggas. So I said, bro, I didn't say that every single song that he has is unreplayable. Dang, bro, get off his nuts. Now, the reason I said that this dude had the K-bots on his side, in the moment when we was having this conversation, every single reply that he left kept getting the same amount of likes every single time. Y'all see how his first reply and his second reply got 18 likes? That kept happening like as time was going on throughout the conversation. Every single one of his replies would get like 3 likes, 3 likes. 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Like the whole time we were talking, every single one of his comments kept getting the same amount of likes. Like the moment he left them, like the likes to the reply would add up to the likes to the first reply, like right off the rip. Cause I think this conversation lasted over like just like a few minutes. I think it was like 10 or so minutes, 10 plus. His second reply immediately got the same amount of likes that the first reply got, even though he just commented it. I was like, oh, this is so fishy. This dude is either like logging into different accounts to like his own comment, or there's some bots that's finding this. Cause he was getting so many likes so fast, like the moment he left the comment. I'm like, yeah, this is fake. These are fake likes, bro. But he said, bro, that's just your opinion. To everybody else, Kendrick does have replay value. First of all, you just said your opinion as well. Everybody else thinks that Kendrick does have replay value. Know that it's not everybody else. There are a lot of people in this world that think Kendrick does have replay value, and there's a lot of people who think he doesn't. Like that's not like an overall like majority thing. I was saying my opinion and you're saying yours. Like this is not factual. If Kendrick didn't have replay value, he wouldn't be as big as he is. You got a lot of hatred towards Kendrick for somebody who's barely listened to him. I've heard all of his music. I've never listened to him. I've heard them all. Again, y'all are meat riding so hard. Where do y'all get this idea that I have hatred for Kendrick? I can't stand his fan base. Lame ass niggas like you. I can't. I got to say this on full camera. I hate Kendrick Lamar's fan base. It's y'all lame ass niggas that are weird as hell. Kendrick Lamar himself is perfectly fine. I don't hate you, Kendrick. I don't even dislike you. Hell, I do like you. I like you a head of a lot more than I like most people in the back. I hate this idea that you're the best, because you're not. Drake is the best. Drake is the best in the world. Now look, that part right there, I was clearly joking. I bet money it's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna show up talking about something. Did you just say Drake was the best in the world? Oh, okay, that's why you hate Kendrick, because you a Drake fanboy. No, I'm not, bro. Like, Kendrick fans don't even know how to take a damn joke. I would be like, GNX for that whole album. Try. No, I'm playing. GNX is cool. It's a cool album. Kendrick fans will completely ignore the whole second part of that sentence where I said I'm joking, it's a cool album. They'll just hear the first part and be like, did you just say GNX was garbage? See, look, this is why I don't rock with your channel, but you be saying that bullshit. So yeah, I don't have hatred for Kendrick Lamar. Like, I have never said or imply anything for y'all to even think that I do. Y'all just want somebody to be madly in love with Kendrick like y'all are. But again, you have a lot of hatred for Kendrick for somebody who barely listens to him. Maybe you need to listen to some of Kendrick's music to calm down, and maybe you'll learn something. I said, bro, I never said that everybody else has to think the same way that I do. If you listen to Kendrick regularly, that's perfectly fine. I don't have hatred for him. You just have his dick so far down your throat that hearing somebody say that he doesn't have replay value is really bugging you. I don't know why you're leaving so many laughing emojis. You're making yourself look pathetic right now. All right, man, if you say so, but the way you're acting tells me that you have something against Kendrick deep down. The first part of this sentence, what is you talking about? What is you talking about, bro? You can say you don't have nothing against Kendrick all you want, but the way that you're acting, I think deep down you have something against him. No, I don't. I have never even implied that. Again, for those of y'all who watched the video of him having the worst fan base, I was getting just over the years in general, I be having people say like some wild stuff. Like, people be saying, I don't want to listen to Kendrick Lamar because I'm trying to be a hipster. Like, I think you purposely avoid Kendrick because he's so popular and because he's so loved amongst everybody else, so you want to be different. Kendrick Lamar fans just can't even fathom. They can't even fathom the idea that some people don't listen to Kendrick simply because they're not that interested. You don't listen to Kendrick Lamar? Let me guess. You probably hate Compton rappers or something. And yes, that's something that I've actually gotten. One time, this dude had asked me, do you listen to, after I said I didn't listen to Kendrick, do you listen to The Game? Never listened to The Game. Never listened to Documentary. Doctor's Advocate. Never have. Do you listen to NWA? No. Never listened to an NWA album for real. Oh, okay, so that's what it is. Like, you just have something against West Coast niggas. I'm like, what do you mean I have something against West Coast niggas? No, I don't. You just conveniently named 3 West Coast artists that I don't listen to, bro. But again, I've been having to deal with this for the past 3 or 4 years, bro. Kendrick fans, like, it's not in their mind. In a Kendrick Lamar fan's mind, it's not possible for somebody to just not care about Kendrick. Like, if you say anything to show that you're not interested in him, you don't like him, that's like mind-boggling. What you mean you don't like Kendrick Lamar? What you mean you don't care about Kendrick Lamar? This is Kendrick we talking about here. Another thing too, and I gotta put y'all who react like this, I gotta put y'all in the dick sucking category. People who say stuff like, I think everybody has a rapper where yeah, you'll say they cool, you just never care to listen to them. Look, because my videos tend to get like a few thousand views. It's about to be a smooth like 4,000, 5,000 of y'all that's gonna watch this video. Probably not the whole hour plus, but y'all gonna see it. I can give y'all an easy example. Ludacris. A lot of y'all watching this video, y'all have never in y'all life listened to a Ludacris album. Not that y'all dislike him. Ludacris is cool. Yeah, stand up. If I move, you move. Just like that. My chick, man. My chick, my chick do stuff that your chick wish she could. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all, yeah, y'all like Ludacris. Y'all like Tej Parker. He got some songs y'all rock with. But if somebody was to ask y'all, have you ever listened to a Ludacris album? You'll be like, nah. And it's not that y'all hate him. It's not like y'all got something deep against Ludacris. It's not like y'all hate like Southern rappers or something. But for some of y'all out there, Ludacris is somebody where you'll be like, yeah, he cool, but that Chicken and Beer album, that Battle with the Sexes album, man, I just never cared to listen to him for real. Everybody has an artist like that, and that's something that I put in that Kendrick fan base video. Every single one of us has a rapper or a singer in any genre, pop, R&B, rap. We all have a music artist where we'll look at them and be like, yeah, they got a handful of songs that I like. Yeah, they cool people. They're a great singer. They're a great rapper. But in terms of like diving deep into their catalog. Like, you just never cared to do it. But for Kendrick fans, they don't like it when I say that for Kendrick because it's Kendrick. If I was to say that about, so there are so many rappers. There are so many rappers that I can list where I'll say, yeah, they cool, but I never care to listen to them like that. And nobody cares. Nobody cares. But when I say it about Kendrick, like, that's different. This is Kendrick we talking about here. That's that meat riding stuff, bro. Y'all meat riders when y'all say that. So yeah, this dude was insane for this. I think deep down you have something against Kendrick. No, I don't. Y'all are just, it's just impossible for y'all to accept that not everybody is madly in love with Kendrick like y'all. I got other rappers that I like that are better than Kendrick Lamar. However, you can't say that his music doesn't have replay value because that's simply not true. It's my opinion, bro. It's my opinion. Okay, that was pretty much it. Yeah, hold on. Let me see what this dude look like. This dude got 2,000 subscribers, so he probably actually got something on here. Aspiring actor, producer, director, writer.
Try.
But is this how this dude? Bro, is this what K-Dot meat writers look like? Shout out to the 2 white people in the video, but I ain't here for y'all. I gotta see what. Bro, is this what K-Dot meat writers look like? Bro, this explains everything. This explains everything. This how y'all bum ass niggas look. Get your ass out! Get your ass out! Get your ass out! Get your ass out! Bro, now that I see how y'all look, this explains everything, bro. This explains but these are the people where if you say you're not interested in Kendrick, they lose their mind, they throw a fit about it. Like, I can't lie, bro. Y'all, bro, I gotta be real. Y'all me ride Kendrick Lamar so heavy to the point where it's impressive. Like, I'm actually having a great time reading these comments. I'm actually thoroughly impressed. I thought Roxy Reynolds and Capri Styles were good. No, y'all would put them ladies out of business, bro. Y'all me riding skills are impeccable, bro. Let's go back to the video. Man, shout out to this Dwayne Peterkin person. I hope your acting career succeeds. But hey, bro. you got Kendrick Lamar fans down a bajillion points. Like, you really do, bro. All right, let's go ahead and see. Gully Boy mentioned he be riding for Ice Spice hard. Yeah, shout out to Gully, bro. Come on, hold on. I should have played this so many times during this video, but shout out to Gully Boy.
Nigga, how was this nigga not getting booed? Bro, I would have been booed this nigga. Whoa, nigga, you suck.
All right, let's go ahead and see. All right, some of these comments are relatively normal. Can you please explain why you think Big Boy is better than Andre 3000? That was one of the times where I was trolling. Big Boy is not. All right, actually, let me say this. I believe that Big Boy is on the same like technical level as Andre 3000. Some of y'all might even agree with that. I don't think Andre 3000 is that better of a rapper than Big Boy. Where Andre is the better artist is mostly just because of subject matter. Like, Andre was the one that took on like more serious topics amongst all of those Outkast albums. He rapped about more serious things. Big Boy just always talked about like just being a player and whatnot. They're always talking about like riding the Cadillac, banging down the strip on Vogues, rolling up Sammy Cadillac doors, being from the South Side, just being a pimp, being a player, being a boss. Big Boy just kind of just rapped about the same thing all the time. Andre gets the edge because he just rapped about like more important stuff, if you ask me. Amir's takes get progressively worse each video. It's heartbreaking to see. Look, I don't think y'all realize that YouTube be snitching on y'all, but YouTube has this feature to where if you click on somebody's account, it will tell you how many comments that person has on that channel. A lot of the time when I get comments like this of somebody complaining about how trash my music takes is, or damn man, your opinion just get worse and worse, bro. You got some of the worst rap takes on music Twitter, something like that. It's a person who has never commented on my channel before. Never. Using this dude for an example, this Yulo lore person, Yulo, excuse me. This Yulo lore person, this is this guy's very first comment on my channel. So comments like this is like, y'all don't even watch my channel. Like y'all don't even interact with me, bro. I'm not gonna say like I'm like a super consistent YouTuber where I post all the time, but I post like every other week. I live stream every week. I live stream all the time. And there are so many times where I'll get a comment from somebody saying how trash my opinions are, and that's my first time hearing from them. I can show y'all an easy example because I remember when this happened. There was this girl who had commented on my my cipher ranking video, and she said something like that, like I rock with your channel, but you got the worst takes. It was something like that. Let me find it for y'all, bro. Look, boom, already found it right here. Some girl named Charlotte. This Charlotte girl. This girl commented this last year. It's her first and only comment on my channel. And she simply said, I love your videos, but you have the worst takes. No, you do not love my videos. You don't even watch me at all. So why? Look, actually, let me say this, bro, because this is something that I've certainly learned. A lot of y'all on YouTube really, really need to start doing some self-reflection and realize that like y'all are way negative people than y'all are way more negative people than y'all think y'all are. Like y'all don't think y'all are negative, but y'all are. And I'm gonna give you an example. There are people on YouTube that will watch your entire video. They'll agree with everything that you said. They'll laugh at the video. They had a good time watching it. They'll agree with all your takes and they won't comment a single word. They'll watch your whole video, agree with everything you just said, and they'll go on with their day. Those same people, they'll watch your video, they'll disagree with just one thing. They'll disagree with one thing that you said, they running straight to the comments talking shit. Like, bro, you tripping, bro, you don't know what you talking about. Or they'll timestamp something that you said. Like, but did you say da-da-da-da? But I had to start watching the video when you said that, you wildin'. I want y'all to really, really learn something. And I really need y'all to heed my words here. Because a lot of y'all, I don't know how many, it's gonna get a few thousand, but I don't know how many thousands of views this video is gonna get. But a lot of y'all do this and y'all don't notice that y'all do it. If you're the type of person where you only comment on a YouTube video when you disagree with something, you got problems that you need to address. You really do. And this also proves that you don't really enjoy that YouTuber like you may say that you do. Using that girl for an example. I love your videos, but you got some of the worst takes. That girl has never commented on my channel before. If you loved my videos, I would have heard from you before this. But again, like I said, a person will watch your channel, they'll watch many of your videos, and they will never comment on your channel. Never, ever, 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 ever. They'll never comment anything. As soon as you say something that they disagree with, you tripping, bro. Bro, your takes are so trash, bro, I swear. And again, a lot of the times where I get those type of comments from people, your channel is so trash. Like the first comment that we showed y'all, man, Amiri's opinions are getting progressively worse, man. It's sad to see. Why is this the first time I'm hearing from you? You know what I mean? Why is this your very first comment on my channel? Clearly, you don't enjoy my channel at all, and you don't like me if this is the first time I'm hearing from you. And I've had some people try to like rationalize it, because I've had responded to some of those people in the past. They'll say something like, bro, like you tripping on this video, like your opinions are trash, da da da. I rock with your channel heavy, but you be tripping sometimes. I'm like, no, you don't rock with my channel heavy, because why is this my first time like speaking to you? You know what I mean? Like, why is this your first comment? Those people always have the same excuse. They'll be like, oh, I typically the reason why this is my first comment is because I typically agree with you and I don't be having nothing to say. I'm like, do you not realize how massive of a problem that is? Like, you make yourself look like a dick, like, for real. I watch your videos all the time and I agree with you all the time, so I just never comment. The first time you decide to comment on my channel, you tripping, you don't know what you're talking about, bro. Your takes are ass. Like, I really don't think y'all realize how pathetic that makes y'all look. Y'all really don't realize how pathetic that makes y'all look. The fact that this is my this girl right here, and then back to this dude, whoever this is, Yulo Lori, you don't watch my channel at all. You don't, because if you did, this wouldn't be your first comment on my channel. But as y'all see, even then, I +1 all of my comments. Even if it's a hater, even if it's a Kendrick Lamar me writer, like that aspiring actor that we saw, even if you say some stupid stuff, even if you don't have a profile picture, I'll +1 your comment, but I'm not about to reply to whatever you said. So this is certainly another thing right here, bro. Most of the time when I get a person saying, bro, your music opinions are so trash, it's somebody who doesn't watch me anyway. So I'm like, bro, coming from you, I don't even know if that even means anything. It would probably mean something if it was somebody who regularly watched my channel and they came back to say that. But like I said, bro, a lot of y'all really need to learn that y'all are more negative people than y'all lead on to be. If you watch somebody's videos and you never comment until you disagree with something, you really got problems, for real. Bro is the final boss of rage baiting. Yo, shout out, look, now this dude looks like a normal person. Shout out to Bert. I thought I was tripping. Yeah, he definitely just trying to rage. But yeah, bro, like, here's the thing, bro. If you're a smart individual, like, bro, yes, I think that Kendrick Lamar is one of the greatest of our time, and I do think that J. Cole is a great rapper. Like, thank you for the people that are smart to catch a joke, you know what I mean? Me saying Kendrick is not a GOAT, calling J. Cole a great rapper is crazy. Like, I even said in the video that I was joking, because there was a part where Doobly brought up J. Cole, and I clearly said that I was joking around. Like, I was, yes, I think J. Cole is a great rapper. I think Kendrick is a great rapper. And I even said that I was joking, but some people, it really bothers them. he was just nitpicking throughout the whole video. He really stopped the video to say nobody uses mid to mean bad. Like, huh? Ironically, this is you nitpicking to even complain about this. Because there was a part in the video where Dupli had said people use the word mid to describe everything from the worst stuff they ever heard to whatever. And I had said, well, nobody uses mid to describe the worst thing they ever heard. That's what trash is for. When people hear something they think is trash, they call it trash. People don't use mid for that. So you saying I'm nitpicking for that? Ironically, you're nitpicking for saying that's the issue. He likes to criticize stuff. That's just how he is. That's fine. But a statement like that is just wrong. I've seen so many people use mid to mean bad, and that's actually an issue with the internet. A lot of black and white dialogue, which Dupli took time to correct, just for him to rage bait. Like, we get it. You just want to be a contrarian. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all are about to see me block somebody in 4K. I ain't gonna lie. We about to block somebody. I'm about to block somebody in 4K. Like, you're just rage baiting. You just want to be in there. That part of the video, that was not something for you to say I'm being a contrarian or that I'm being nitpicky about. Even then, it's not like I was like angry or that I was like yelling at Dupli when I said that. The way I said that was like relatively normal.
All right, I know these days youngins use the word mid to describe anything ranging from the worst shit they've ever heard to like a 7 out of 10 song, but we're here today.
I don't think nobody off the rip, like, bro, I'm laughing when I say it. I don't think nobody uses mid to describe the worst thing they've ever heard. That's why the word trash exists. I know nowadays kids will use the word mid to describe the worst things they've ever heard. No, when it comes to that, people just say trash, bro. But yeah, that was such like a little quick opinion. I wasn't like really getting on Dupli's ass for that. Why would this even bother you so much? Hold on. a statement like that is just wrong. I see people use mid all the time to call something bad. A lot of black and white dialogue, which Dupli took time to correct. And this dude just wants to rage bait. You just want to be a contrary. That's what I'm saying, bro. This dude, and this is, I don't even know who this person is. This is probably their very first time seeing the video on my channel. But yeah, people like this, I don't even block people that often, but people like this, you gotta go, bro. You gotta go. You gotta go, bro. Y'all just saw me block somebody in 480p. I don't really have an issue with people commenting on my channel and disagreeing with stuff, but something like that, people like that, I ain't gonna use the R word. I ain't gonna use it. People like that, you're just stupid to me, bro. You're just stupid. Did you really just call out that he said mid, but people call trash? Like, bro, like, all right, Amir, you're trying to be a contrarian, bro. Like, shut your bitch ass up, bro. Like, for that was not that serious for you to say all that, bro. But since you want to come to my channel and like call out something that fucking tiny, yeah, bro, you can just go. Wale has always been a better rapper than Big Sean. Hell no. Try. All right, let me go ahead and see, bro. Time out. There go AP right there.
I got that hit in my system. Pussy water, pussy water, pussy water, pussy water.
Bro, this woman right here is a straight demon. This woman be in my live streams choosing. She be in my live streams choosing, bro. I'm not even an attractive person, but this girl be, this woman be in my, I ain't even gonna put her on blast like that. But look, all I'm gonna say is y'all need to watch out for this woman right here. This girl be in my live streams going crazy.
Don't hide that pussy, divide that pussy, don't hide that pussy.
J.I.D. trash, bro, just closed the channel. Oh, okay, look. Now, again, this is somebody that I wouldn't respond to because they don't have a profile picture. I was responding to somebody else that was under them. I could get on this person's ass. This PG 3D gaming dude is one of the most pathetic people that's been commenting on my channel the past few weeks. I'm glad that he supports me, but this kid got a lot of problems. But I'm not about to go through this conversation. Y'all can read it for yourself under the video if y'all want to. But again, in the video, in this same video, I said there are some rappers where I call them trash just to joke around, but I do think they're great artists. Kendrick, J.I.D. I don't think J.I.D. is trash at all. And I said this in this video that I was just joking when I said that, but this dude just completely ignored that part. J.I.D. trash, bro, just close your channel. It's one thing to say that something is not in your preference, but it's another thing to call it trash. You cannot just pretend that until DiCaprio 2 was meh without listening up to this day. I don't even know what the hell this dude is trying to say right here. I don't even understand this second part. You cannot just pretend that until DiCaprio 2 was meh without listening up to this day. I guess he's trying to say you can't call DiCaprio 2 trash if you've never listened to it, which is not true. I have listened to DiCaprio 2, and that's why I don't enjoy his music anymore. But now that album right there, I don't like DiCaprio 2 at all. My interest in J.I.D. plummeted after DiCaprio 2 came out. I've never said that I've never listened to this album, so I don't even know where you got that from. Do you actually think Tory Lanez is innocent? Because he is far from innocent. Yeah, I never said this either. I had said something like, I don't know if some of y'all are Tory Lanez fans, or I don't know if y'all hate black women or something. But listening to Megan Thee Stallion and say that her rapping is just okay, it's crazy. Look, I don't even know who this is. S2 Sean. Look, do y'all see what I mean? Do y'all see what I mean? This S2 Sean person, this is his very first comment on my channel, and he said, your takes have been getting worse and worse, bro. I don't know if you rage baiting or what. You don't even watch my channel to begin with. Yo, look, y'all, some of y'all are super pathetic, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. If you only comment, if your first time commenting on a YouTuber's channel, if your first time commenting on a YouTuber channel is for you to complain about something like that, bro, man, your opinions are so trash, bro. I swear, with every video I watch, your videos get worse and worse. Then why the hell are you here? Well, pretty much you're not here because you don't comment anything. This is what I mean, y'all. Like that speech that I gave earlier, how some of y'all really need to do some self-reflection and realize y'all are way more negative people than y'all think. I mean, people like this guy. You're clearly not a fan of my channel anyway if this is your first time speaking to me. So if my opinions are getting worse, then why are you still here? Your opinions make sense because you're not a lyrics and skills first guy. I don't even know where he got that from. Oh, I remember this lame. Oh yeah, I'm about to get on this dude ass. Actually, no, let me find his comment right now. Because this dude right here, this real Wesky dude, I'm about to show y'all a Kendrick Lamar meat writer again in 480p. Let me show y'all. Before I get to him, let me see if there's anything else I want to see real quick. A 1 hour video is insane. This is definitely going on 2 times speed. I don't blame y'all for that. I don't blame y'all. Saying that motherfuckers hate black women or that they must be Tory Lanez fans just because they don't think Mega's a good rapper as you do is grade A corny. Again, the fact that this is an hour-long video and that's the only thing you felt the need to comment about. What's that saying? A hit dog gon' holla. A hit dog gon' holla. A whole hour-long video. It was a million different opinions that I shared in here, and that's the only thing that you felt the need to comment about. Saying that somebody must be a Tory Lanez fan just because they don't think Mega's a good rapper is corny. And then I didn't even accuse him. I said I don't know if it's because. I don't know if it's because. Y'all may be. I don't know. But again, if anything, nigga, I'm starting to think you must be a Tory Lanez fan that don't like Mega. If that's a hit dog on holla, bro. There are so many things I said in this video that you could have commented about. So the fact that that bothered you, you must be a Tory Lanez fan. Shout out to Hip Hop Theo. Shout out to Lazy Bone. The conversation that I had with this Theo dude, I'm gonna have to make this into like a community post or something. Cause yeah, Theo was talking to me about how he thinks some people are using subjectivity and their enjoyment of music as an objective criteria for rating music. And I told him that like you kind of have to do that. There's only so high. You can only grade something so high if you don't enjoy it. You know what I mean? This is another thing that like, again, I may make a community post about this. This may end up being a conversation in another video. I don't think it's possible for you to give something the highest rating, the highest grade, if you don't enjoy it. You enjoying the music, it has to come into play at some point. You can't call something amazing and then turn around and say you don't like it. So whether you judge something by numbers, going off 10 out of 10, or whether you judge something like me, judging something like by a grade, I don't believe that something can get a 10 out of 10 or something can get an A+ if you don't personally enjoy it. You know what I mean? Whether it's a song or a whole album. At the end of the day, if you don't enjoy it, you have to knock it down by at least a half a point. Like it got to be a 9.5 out of 9. It's not possible to call something a 10 out of 10 and then turn around and say you don't like it. The fact that you don't like it, you have to knock it down by some point. Okay, so again, y'all. Okay, so this was the meat writer I was talking about. Ooh, man. I don't understand what be going on with y'all, bro. So everything that I said prior about how I be having a gang of people show up to my channel and saying, oh, I love your channel, I rock with your channel, and then they go on to complain about something. Let me show y'all what this goofy ass dude said. Amiri, I love your videos, but let me give you some constructive criticism. I know that you don't like, oh, another thing too, this is about to be my first time reading this comment. I did not read this, and I'm about to show y'all where I start reading. I know that you don't like listening to Kendrick Lamar because the community around him makes it seem like he's the best. I started reading his comment right there. And that's what I had said to him. So before I read the rest of his comment, let me show y'all where I said it. Because I immediately stopped reading it. I stopped reading your comment the moment you said, I know you don't like listening to Kendrick because the community makes him seem like he's the best. You have never heard me in your life say that. I've never even implied that I dislike Kendrick Lamar for any reason. For a person who quote unquote loves my videos, you sure don't pay attention to shit that I say because off the rip, you just completely made up some BS logic on your own. So live in 480p, let me read the rest of this comment for the first time. Cause I did not read this. Just like Kendrick because the media makes it seem like he's the best. All right, the community makes it seem like he's the best, which he is, by the way, in a lot of ways. Already you glazing. Kendrick is. You don't want to listen to Kendrick because the community makes him seem like he's the best, which he is in a lot of ways. I'm not even trying to be a glacier. I'm just being honest. In most areas of rap, Kendrick is pretty much the best. At this current moment, the reason that I don't agree with you is that you feel as if you are putting something against them. My dude, work on your grammar. The reason I don't agree with you, the reason why I don't agree with you is that you feel as if you are putting something against them. Like something Kendrick did pisses you off or something. I feel like that's not fair saying that he has limited replay value. That's just freaking cap. And you know I respect you, but it's just like, that's just not my type of opinion I like to agree with. It's okay to be different, but I don't think this is a correct take for you to have. What is with this, you just trying to be a contrarian, you just want to be different thing? Me saying that a lot of Kendrick's music don't have high replay value is not that wild of an opinion. Y'all are really taking that replay value comment as if I said Kendrick Lamar is not even a better rapper than like Diggy Simmons. Y'all are acting like I said Diggy Simmons is a better rapper than Kendrick Lamar. All I said was Kendrick has great music, but a lot of his songs you wouldn't really be in the mood to listen to them. There's not that many scenarios where putting on this song would fit that setting. You are wilding, bro. Amiri, I think you just be wanting to be different sometimes. Like, how is me saying that making y'all react that strongly? You know what I mean? But this is what I wanted to show y'all. So, cause y'all see how he's saying all this other stuff, bro. Like, I love your videos, man. You know I respect you. You know I rock with you. I don't even know who you are, first of all. Again, this is somebody where he never comments on my channel for real. I've never seen him in any of my live streams. But you don't love my videos and you don't respect me because you never here. But let me show y'all. This person has not commented on my videos in like 9 months. The last time he spoke to me, very, 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 very ironically, was the Why Kendrick Lamar Has the Worst Fan Base video. This dude said, honestly, I hate when people meat ride to anyone. There is so much meat riders in this comments for Drake and Kendrick and Tupac. Listen, all three of these artists have great music, but please stop meat writing. I'm gonna translate this to regular English. He's calling out Drake, Kendrick, and Tupac for having meat riders. Man, there are so many meat riders in this comment section. Y'all need to stop the meat riding. This dude has not commented on my channel since this video. So this was in 2024. This dude has not commented since December 2024. I uploaded several videos 2025. He didn't comment on any of those. And like I said, I didn't live stream multiple times every single week. I never see this guy at all. So for him to say stop me writing and then he shows up 9 months later to say this, I love your videos, but off the rip, no, you don't love my videos. You don't even watch me at all. And if you do, this proves my point even more. If you do watch me, that's even worse. You've been watching all these videos for the past 8-9 months, and you had absolutely nothing to say until I said Kendrick got great music, but a lot of his songs have replay value for real. All right, Amir, I love your videos. I respect you, bro, but I think you just want to be different, bro. Like I'm not a Kendrick Lamar glazer. I'm not a glazer, but people calling him the best. They're right. He is the best in a lot of ways. This is the definition of glazing. You have not commented on my channel in 10 months until you heard me say something about Kendrick that you disagree with, and it led to all of this. It led to all of this, bro. Like, are you serious? All right, hold on. Let me see again. Kendrick is the best in a lot of ways. I'm not a glazer. I'm just being honest. In most areas of rap, Kendrick is pretty much the best at this current moment. The reason I don't agree with you is that I feel like you're putting something against him. Kendrick did something that pisses you off. I don't understand y'all, bro. Like, why do y'all think I have something deep down against him, bro? And again, this comment section, I got that a lot. I got that a lot, bro. Like, people be saying stuff like that and they be dead serious. Like, honestly, bro, I feel like Kendrick Lamar like did something to you and you just don't want to admit it. I feel like you have something deeply personal against him and you just like, come on, Amir, let it out. Let it out, Amir. This is a safe space. If you got something personal against Kendrick, cool, just go ahead and say it. Just go ahead and say it, but it's okay. It's okay. It's like, what is the matter with y'all? Kendrick is a great rapper. I've just never cared enough to listen to his music. That's all it is. What is the matter with y'all, bro? Oh my God, bro. There is no other rapper that I get this type of reaction from. There are so many people. I'm like, yeah, they cool. I just don't listen to them like that. When it comes to Kendrick, it becomes all of this additional shit, bro. Oh my, bro. It's like nothing else in the universe matters to Kendrick Lamar fans. You can say he a great artist, but like a lot of his music is just not for me. Kendrick ain't never been one of my favorites. What you mean Kendrick ain't never been one of your favorites? You wildin'. It's like I said it earlier. I'll say it again. Y'all normal Kendrick Lamar fans, y'all who don't have an issue that people don't like or aren't interested in him, y'all are getting a very, very bad rep because of the rest of them, bro. A lot of people have Kendrick Lamar's balls down their throat, and it really, 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 really bothers them that people don't care about Kendrick. They are giving all of y'all a bad name. So again, this person, Amiri, I love your videos. You know I rock with you, but it's like off the rip, you're already lying. No, you don't watch my videos. If you did, you wouldn't be going 9 months without speaking to me and only commenting because something Kendrick related. All right, man, let me see. I have to disagree about the Kendrick replayability part. I think it's purposeful that some of his songs are made to not be something to play all willy-nilly. Sorry, hearing the phrase willy-nilly, I gotta go play this.
Now,
What I do is so silly, I make the pussy do the whole willy-nilly.
Now, when I do this so silly,
I make the pussy do the whole willy-nilly. All right, what buddy talking about? I love Mother I Sober, but do I play that song often? No. It's easily my favorite song from the Mr. Morale album, but it's on the lower half in terms of how often it gets replayed. But that's kind of the point. It's an incredibly deep song that sets a certain mood that most people don't want to be in, or they're already in through most of the day. I think he wants to make a song replayable. Oh, okay, when he wants to make a song replayable, he does that. If you have the ability to make something replayable, but you choose not to do it, I wouldn't call that a weakness. There's a definitive difference between not having the ability to do something and choosing not to do something, and I think he just chooses not to. I don't know, is this James Johnson? Oh, tell me, what is his profile picture? Hold on. Because this dude is spitting right now, but what is his page? Okay, all right, he looks normal. He looks normal. I'm overreacting. All right, so here's the thing with this Alex dude. This is actually something that like it's one of my like life sayings. I say this all the time. You can't judge somebody for not doing something that they wasn't trying to do. You know what I mean? That's something that I live by. You can't judge somebody for not doing something that they're not trying to do in the first place. So it's like a sports player. It's like getting mad at a point guard because he doesn't grab enough rebounds. It's like, I'm not trying to grab rebounds. I'm trying to facilitate the ball. I'm trying to run plays, get assists. I'm not down there trying to get rebounds. So you can't judge me for that. But here's the thing about Alex's point. Although I agree with him mostly, whether Kendrick is doing it intentionally or not, that I don't think that negates my point. Because he's saying Kendrick makes songs that are so like lyrically deep and like they have an emotional feel to them. Yeah, you wouldn't be in the mood to play that song regularly, but you're not supposed to play that song regularly. Whether Kendrick is doing it intentionally or not, that's still my point. My overall point is he has a lot of songs that like there's not that many settings where you would want to play that record. Whether it's on purpose or not, my point still stands. Although I get what he means. Yeah, he has a lot of unreplayable songs, but he does that on purpose. Whether he does it on purpose or he thinks it's a replayable record and then it turns out to not be. I agree with Alex, but at the same time, I don't think that really negates what I'm saying here. Rage bait count. Okay, what did this dude say? SOULJA Boy is bad. We not about to disrespect SOULJA, bro. We not about to disrespect. So y'all acting like SOULJA Boy ain't got hits, bro. Y'all acting like SOULJA Boy ain't got hits, and y'all know he in there. Y'all know SOULJA Boy be in there. Let's get it. Whoop, we go with break his neck. Whoop, whoop, we go with break his neck. Come on. Come on, man. We not about to act like SOULJA ain't got hits. Come step into my battlefield. All right. What did No Fly Shaq do? He was just vibing with the beat. I wasn't talking about that specific clip, bro. I was speaking in general. There was a point where, because Dupley was playing different reaction clips when talking about certain songs, talking about certain rappers, and No Life Shaq came up. I was like, No Life Shaq is not somebody I don't think you should be going to for a legitimate opinion. He's one of those people that overhypes a lot of stuff that he plays. Come on, what did he do? He was just vibing with the beat. Watch out. Nah, get Will Smith out of here. Don't nobody. How was this rage baiting? What? Because Dupley had brought up Will Smith, and I said, hey, yo, chill on my man, Detective Spooner. I brought up Detective Spooner because my favorite movie of all time is iRobot. And that was the name of Will Smith's character. So I said, hey, yo, chill on Detective Spooner. But that's all I said. That was like 4 seconds of the videos. Hey, man, chill on Detective Spooner. No, man, ain't no chill on Will Smith. We don't want to hear that. That me saying chill on Will Smith is me rage baiting? What the? Yeah. Okay, this again, looking at this profile picture, this is probably a little kid, bro. And I'm not necessarily the ageist type, but something like this, I'm gonna assume this person is a little kid. Ain't no grown ass man on the internet with no profile picture like this. I'm gonna assume this is a kid. He is saying I'm rage baiting over the simplest stuff. Travis Scott is not a trash artist unless you're looking for bars. Megan Thee Stallion is not good. That's all you gotta say. She not good. All right, bro. J. Cole is a great rapper. What is you on? I said he was a great rapper in the video. You're a SOULJA Boy fan, by the way. You damn right. Whoopi Goldberg prick his neck. Come on, bro. Bro, y'all are acting like SOULJA ain't got hits, bro. I'm gonna have to talk about this song in the video one day, bro. I gotta talk about this song in the video. Y'all sleeping. Meet me at the skating rink. Meet me at the skating rink. Talking about you like SOULJA. We there around like SOULJA Boy. What is you talking about, nigga? Meet me at the skating rink. Hey, the skating rink. Meet me at the skating rink. Hey, the skating rink. Meet me at the skating rink. Hey, the skating rink. Hey, the skating rink. What you talking about, nigga? I'm posted up at the skating rink, but I can't skate. Nigga, Kendrick Lamar ain't got one motherfucking song that's messing with that, nigga.
Try it.
That song is better than every single track on GNX, bro. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, bro? All right, back to it, bro. Being a Kendrick Lamar hater, I don't hate Kendrick Lamar, bro. You a Kendrick Lamar hater and you like SOULJA Boy at the same time. I don't need to explain. Another thing too, especially with everything that I just did, like me playing that skating rink song and saying it's better than everything on GNX. I'm just joking, y'all. I'm just joking. But that's another thing too. Kendrick Lamar fans are so outrageously sensitive that they don't even like you joking about Kendrick Lamar. Like I will say something like every song on Good Kid, Mad City is mid. There's not one good song on that album. Every single song is mid. No, I'm just playing. No, I'm lying. Like I said, Kendrick fans, they'll completely ignore the second part. I will literally say 1 second later, nah, I'm just joking. No, you wasn't joking. Did you just say every song on that album is mid? You tripping. That's like, yeah, Kendrick Lamar fans, they can't even handle when somebody jokingly say that Kendrick is mid or trash. You saying that Kendrick Lamar doesn't have replay value, that's a personal taste to you. You're saying it like it's a fact. Now, here's the thing, y'all. Again, I say all of this much earlier in the video. This dude is only saying this because he disagrees with what I just said. You saying Kendrick don't have replay value, that's your opinion. If I would have said Kendrick Lamar has high replay value and that he has a lot of songs that you can play in a lot of settings, he wouldn't be saying this. That's just your personal taste. That's your opinion. He wouldn't be saying this if I said Kendrick had high replay value. 8 rage baits in an hour ain't that crazy though. Great video. No. Again, bro, this comment don't really mean nothing to me off of the fact that you kind of only commented to complain, bro. Who goes to a video to point out different rage baiting moments? You know what I mean? Let me go ahead and leave a list of all the things that you was rage baiting about. For you to do all of that and then turn around and say this was a great video, like, nah, bro. How you gonna show up and do all of this complaining and then say that? The comments I've been on this video, most of them are, oh yeah, this guy right here, bro. Oh yeah, because I meant to say this earlier. After I meant to scroll back to this after I got done reading his first comment. So this same dude, the person who is clearly a Kendrick Lamar meat writer, but he's telling everybody else he's trying to go in and stop the meat writing agenda when you're at the forefront of it. As a longtime viewer of Amiri's channel, I just unsubscribed. His music taste is so ass. He doesn't care about lyrics. He just cares if a song sounds slightly good, and that's okay. Except it seems like he has so much spite for music artists who actually try. Funny enough, that's the same thing that the transgender dude has said. The dude who was like, it seems like you go out of your way to badmouth artists who have talent. Let me find the exact wording that RuPaul has said. What did he say? Yeah, it's like you go out of your way to badmouth people that got talent. This dude said the same thing. It's like you have so much spite for music artists to actually try it. Look, I'ma put it directly. I'ma put it directly with y'all. This is not an opinion. This is not an opinion. Y'all are saying stuff that's just blatantly not true. It seems like you hate on people who actually try in their music. You don't watch my channel if you think that. You really don't. I done already shown y'all tons of proof. This dude does not watch my channel. He has not commented on my channel at all in 2020. The fact that most of 2025 has passed and you've never watched or commented on anything except until I say Kendrick has low replay value, that's when you finally show up. Man, I've been watching your channel for so long, bro. I love your channel. I rock with your content. But at this point, I gotta unsubscribe, bro. Your music taste is ass. You're only saying my music taste is ass because I'm not on my knees dick sucking Kendrick like you do, bro. That's the only area that's coming from. Yeah, this dude right here, his music tastes are getting worse each video. Y'all just show up just to whine about shit. Oh yeah, this dude right here was tripping. I will never get over him saying that Ice Spice is better than Stankonia. I have never said this. I have never in my life said Ice Spice was over Stankonia. But the video that he's referring to, I had made a video called Platinum Rap Songs that didn't make it on Billboard, something like that. Yeah, Platinum Rap Songs that failed to chart. All right, so boom. I had put B.O.B. by Outkast in there and then Munch by Ice Spice in here. At the very, very end of the video, I was talking about how Stankonia is an overrated album, which I still believe that.
Try.
People who call Stankonia Outkast's best album, y'all wildin', bro. No, hell no, that shit is not up there like that. But I was joking at the end of the video. I said I've never listened to Ice Spice's Like EP, but for all I know, it could be better than Stankonia. Nah, I'm joking. Let me show y'all. That slander would be worth it. I may have to check out this Like EP because I'm sure it's gonna be better than Lil Baby Street Gossip. It might even be better than Outkast Stankonia. Nah, I'm getting carried away. Let's just go on to the outro. I clearly said that as a joke. Ice Spice's Like EP that may end up being better than Stankonia. No, I'm getting carried away. I'm joking. I immediately after I said I was joking. This video was from April 2024, a whole 16 months ago. There are still people to this day who thought I was serious talking about something. I will never get over that he put Ice Spice over Stankonia. I never said that. I said that as a quick joke 16 months ago, and there are still people holding that against me. Like, what is y'all talking about, bro? And and this is just a small example of me. I don't even want to imagine how y'all be treating other YouTubers. All of the nonsense that I'm going through, everything that I've shown y'all in this video, all of the nonsense that I gotta deal with, I can't even imagine how y'all treat YouTubers that are bigger than me. Cause y'all be bringing up stuff that I've never even said and be like using the Ice Spice Stankonia example, but a few other examples, bro. Y'all be like, let me go on full camera when I say this. Y'all think this is a game? This is not a game. Y'all be bringing up stuff that I didn't even say, and y'all be trying to use it against me. Like, Amiri, I started watching your channel for real. I started taking you serious after you said this, and it would be something that I never said at all. Or using the Ice Spice Outkast example, it would be something where I would say it, and then immediately afterwards, I'll say I was joking. And even if it's not immediately after, I'll say it a couple minutes later. But people don't watch full YouTube videos anymore. I don't blame y'all if it's like a video like this where it's like way over an hour. I don't blame y'all for that. But people don't watch like full YouTube videos. They'll watch a couple of minutes of it, hear one thing that they disagree with, and then run straight to the comments to bitch and complain about something, and then just leave the video off of that. So if that's how y'all treat me, I don't even want to imagine how y'all treat Sean C, the fellas over at Dead End Hip Hop, Blackie Speaks, CDTV Productions, Anthony Fantano. I don't even, some of y'all probably dislike those people I just named. Some of y'all probably dislike Fantana, y'all dislike Sean C, y'all dislike CDTV Productions. And the reason that y'all dislike them is probably something that they never even said. You know what I mean? Y'all probably dislike for something that they didn't even do. You probably took something completely out of context, or they was probably joking about something, but you missed the part where they said it was a joke and you took them dead seriously. So, hey man, at the end of the day, I do want to thank the smart people that watch my channel, the people who actually pay attention to what I'm saying before they run to the comment section, the people who actually listen and they know when I'm joking, because I tell y'all when I'm joking around. And at the end of the day, the people who have common sense, bro, the people on my channel who have common sense, I really appreciate y'all, because although I love making videos, reading my comment sections, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Again, y'all gonna call me an ungrateful YouTuber for this. I've noticed that a lot of the people who comment on my channel are like straight dumbasses, bro. I get so many comments where honestly I don't even laugh sometimes. I be concerned for y'all mental health for real. I be concerned for y'all lives in general. I be like, some of y'all really don't deserve access to the internet with just how slow y'all are, bro. Again, I'm not gonna use the R word. Like, but some people in this world are so slow that I really don't think y'all deserve access to the internet. Y'all don't. I be getting comments. I be looking at people like, wow. y'all are so ridiculous. For the people who watch me, who pay attention, thank you. I appreciate it. Nobody listens to Kendrick Lamar. Get him out of here. But at the end of the day, Kendrick is a great rapper. I've always said he's a great rapper. I've just never been interested in listening to his music. I've heard it, not listening to it. To the normal Kendrick Lamar fans out there, I'm sorry, bro, because the horrible Kendrick Lamar fans give y'all a super bad name. I said it earlier, but I'll say it again. Anybody who has Kendrick Lamar as their favorite rapper, automatically, I think you're lame as hell. People who don't have a profile picture, I think you're lame as hell too. If you're a Kendrick Lamar fan, putting them both together, if you're a Kendrick Lamar fan and you don't have a profile picture, But yeah, man, if you think that I was coming at you in this video, whether I said your name or I didn't say your name, if the stuff I was saying applies to you, then hey, man, it is what it is. You shouldn't have been in my comment section saying dumb stuff. Shout out to the legend Master P. He said it best. Good night, God bless, and if the shoe fits, wear it.
Outro, outro, outro.